Babylon system is the vampire. Eh. Sucking the blood of the sufferers. Eh. Tell the children the truth. Tell the children the truth. Tell the children the truth. Come on now. Tell the children the truth. Bob Marley, the great mystic, sang these powerful words. This is Aya, Fire, the human tree of life, here in the heart of Jamaica, in the heart of nature, with the birds, the bees, and the trees, and the infinite leaves. Come on now, help me give praises to the Almighty One of creation. One love, sending love to your beating heart. Sending love to all beating hearts. Peace and love. I would say hello, but we already know hell is low. Why do we need to be reminded? A better thing to say would be heaven high. Heaven high. Zion high. Yeah, heaven is high. I would say good morning, but I don't want you to be mourning. Let's leave mourning for funerals. Instead, I wish you joy, happiness, peace, love, prosperity, justice, and all good things. Don't let Babylon fool you. Be aware of some of the tricks that Babylon uses to capture our heart. Don't get it twisted. Bad is bad. Bad is not good. Good is good and bad is bad. Don't let Babylon fool you. Babylon uses a lot of methods to keep us in a low state of vibration, to keep us fearful and unaware of our spark of pure potential. Each one of us has a special, unique talent, a spark of pure potential, which is unique to us and can be raised into a higher fire, and shine for the whole world to see. This is our purpose here as human beings on this earth, to let our light shine, to let our fire shine, to share our talents, our special skills with the world. Babylon doesn't want us to do this, so they have some techniques which they use to keep us in a low vibratory state, keep us in fear. And language is one of the tools that they use. What we call the English language is an invented language, which was invented in Shakespearean times. Before that, in England, there was a lot of different dialects and languages. When Babylon created the English language that we use today, it was created with a lot of negative terminology and was designed phonetically and semantically to keep us in fear and numerologically. Do some research for yourself. Language is just one of the things that keep us away from our real power. We use these negative words, negative connotations every day without realizing it. Without realizing what it's doing to us vibratory. Bob Marley says, we've been trodden on the wine press much too long. Rebel, rebel, we've been taken for granted much too long. Rebel, rebel. Bob Marley was a soul rebel. He has a song called Soul Rebel. To be a revolutionary, it's not always about getting a gun like Che Guevara. Respect to Che Guevara and fighting. You can fight with poetry, you can fight with art. Art is the best way to fight injustice. Other ways in which Babylon uses to keep us in a low vibratory state, in low frequency. One of the ways is music. Here in Jamaica now, the music scene has gotten terrible. It's really horrible. The DJs and the singers now who are popular in the islands are really demonic. All of their songs are about things like killing, murdering, scamming people, sexual misconduct, and other demonic qualities. And the sad thing is that the people who listen to these songs think that these things are good. They've got it twisted. And this is what Babylon does. They encourage us to invert our talents, to invert the good within us. So if a singer, for example, has a natural ability, a natural talent to sing, and he gets signed by a big record label in the music industry, that singer is encouraged to use his talent, his special talent, in a negative way, to sing songs about gangsters and killing and all kinds of other demonic stuff. And music is such a powerful force. Sound creates geometry, which creates things. Sound and music is a part of the creative process. So the music that we listen to is really important. Have you ever noticed that most images of angels, normally they're carrying a musical instrument, a harp or a trumpet? This is because music is highly spiritual and it's a creative force. It's not to be abused. If there's any youths listening to this video now, be careful of the music that you're listening to. The music that you listen to every day goes deep down into you and it becomes who you are. Don't be fooled. Bad is bad, bad is not good. Another tool which is used against us is imagery. The imagery of a lot of musicians and also actors in movies. Demonic imagery, which we've come to accept as being normal now. Kind of like demonic looking women. I said I wasn't going to call any names, but like Beyonce and those kind of people, you know, like if you're sensitive, you realize that there's something satanic about the imagery that they're coming with. It's not spiritual, it's not righteous. We've come to accept that this kind of imagery and music is okay. But it's not okay. Bad is bad and good is good. Spirituality is good. Righteousness is good. The imagery that we show to our children, which they grow up on, is really important. If our children grow up watching sexual misconduct and the encouragement of promiscuity, the encouragement to be promiscuous, it's not cool for our children growing up thinking that these things are alright. Listening to these songs which are singing about scamming people, conning people, shooting people. It's not cool. Bad is not good. Good is good. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of things that Babylon has given to us which we've now taken to be normal. It's become habitual. Food that we're given. Vegetable oils, so-called vegetable oils. Vegetables don't have oil. Vegetables don't have oil in them. The process which they use to make vegetable oil is really unhealthy. Do some research for yourself. There was a time here in Jamaica where most people used to use coconut oil. And I can actually remember on the radio when they were telling people that coconut oil is bad for you. Can you believe that? Why did they do that? Because they wanted people to buy their vegetable oil, which they knew that they were going to push on the whole world. And now it's become normalized. The chickens which people are eating every day, these factory chickens. One time chickens used to take 6 months to grow. Now they only take 6 weeks to grow because of the hormones that they're given. And they're really unhealthy. They don't roost anymore. They don't go in the tree and roost. They're not roosters. They're genetically modified chickens. People eat these genetically modified chickens almost every day, fried in its vegetable oil. Really unhealthy. We need to be aware of these things that we have normalized, which we've taken for granted. Babylon system is the vampire, hey, sucking the blood out the sufferers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This ain't no joke, this is real. Righteousness is cool. Spirituality is cool. As human beings, we're naturally spiritual beings. We're naturally musical beings. We have the ability to play music, to harmonize, to feel the energies and the vibrations of music. That's amazing. There was a time when human beings came together and played music together in families, in communities, at weddings, at funerals, even going to war. But it was a communal thing. People sang together. What happened now? Those days are almost gone. People just turn on the radio or on their phones now, not the radio no more, and listen to the songs which have been given to us by the music industry, which have negative frequencies put into them deliberately to keep people in a low energy. This is real, it's happening. We need to be aware, we need to open our eyes. Babylon inverts things in a crude way. They make things that are bad seem good. They've done it in all aspects of life, even in spirituality and religion. They inverted the teachings of great teachers like Yeshua, who was teaching about the kingdom of heaven within, teaching us that our faith can move mountains, our own belief, our knowingness has an immense power and an immense force. They took the teachings of Yeshua and other great spiritual leaders and inverted the teachings into something completely different from the original meaning, into something that we give away our power to something external to ourselves. Let's open our eyes. Who has eyes to see will see. Hear what I'm saying. Who has ears to hear will hear. Be careful of the imagery that you're watching. Be careful of the music that you're listening to. Be careful of the food that you eat. Be careful of the things that your children are watching and are listening to. It's important for us to teach our children how to meditate, to teach our children to realize their energy within them, their spirit, their frequency. They need to be taught this because they're not taught this in Babylon schools. We cannot rely on Babylon schools to educate our children because they're not being taught to be human. They're being dehumanized. Spirituality, when I say spirituality, I mean energy work. Spirit equals energy, energy equals spirit. Energy, cultivation, and realization is important for all humanity. This is real. The ancients have been talking about this for thousands of years. The term spirit is your energy. We all have energy within us, and this can be cultivated. We need to teach our children this. We need to teach our children that good is good and bad is bad. Righteousness is important. Teach our children to speak the truth and the importance of speaking the truth, and the realization that truth is an energy. It's a positive force which makes things go well in our lives. Everything is energy. Money is energy. We need to teach our children this, that dollars are bits of paper which represent energy, and energy of money can be good or bad. We can receive money in good ways, and we can receive money in bad ways. And that's receiving the energy of money in good ways and the energy of money in bad ways. We need to be conscious and aware of this. Bad money is going to cause bad shit to happen. Good money is blessed and flowing with positive forces that create happy scenarios. We need to open our eyes and be aware of the energetic processes that are taking place in our universe. Remember, we are interdimensional energy generators, generating and manifesting our whole universe. And our universe is synchronized, forming this collective reality which we call our world. And this all happens from within us. Everything that we hold within ourselves is going to spiral out into our world and reveal itself to our physical senses. So everything we hold within is going to be projected without. And that includes the food we eat, the music we listen to, the imagery that we watch every day on our phones, on our TVs, on our laptops. We need to be careful and aware of the Babylon tools which have been used deliberately against us to capture our hearts, to capture our creative ability, our creative potential, and keep us in a low state of energy, in fear, and unaware of our true power. We've been treading on the wine press much too long. Rebel, rebel, we've been taken for granted much too long. Rebel. This is a soul revolution. A soul revolution. Peace and love, everybody. Check out my son, eternal.bliss9 on Instagram for a similar message of awakening, meditation, love, enlightenment, and other similar things. I have another son on Instagram as well. He's a warrior. Warrior workouts. Check him out too. For some good physical exercises. Warrior workouts. Love them. Love all my children. I'm thankful and grateful to all my children. I'm grateful to you, my listeners and new subscribers. Thanks for having the patience and the time to listen to me rambling here. I offer you these thoughts for your consideration. Do your research. They're my views. They're my downloads, which I get here by the river in my meditation, and I'm sharing with you. I literally have so much information now, I have to share it. I'm thankful for your time. Let me know in the comments if you agree with what I'm saying, or you disagree, or if you have any thoughts on what I'm saying. I'm interested to know. Sending love to your beating heart. Sending love to all beating hearts. One love, peace, and harmony. I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm here keeping it real in the heart of nature. This is natural. No editing, no computers. Just a Rastaman here in the heart of nature with a flute and a phone.